Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
And again! And it's a goal! I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pullet. Good driving run. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a pop! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Messi. Oh, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Ibrahimovic! And he's stuck it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
And he shoots! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bale goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's lofted through here. And that was asking for too much. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Doku. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Rodri. Can he finish? Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Rodri. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. 30 minutes gone. And it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet. And now the breakaway. Pullet is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Doku, given the lift of his goal. Knocks it into space.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, important interception. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Doku. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's gone direct here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Lam. Brilliantly cut out. Deftly away. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, good spread. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Doku! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Doku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gattuso. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Bale with the short one. And he's being shifted off it. Yokohama F. Marinos get their 4th corner. They've played it short. Now it's Bale. And it's Gattuso. And that's a... He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive fit. And that is all they have time for. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus.
And no mistake! Oh, that is a nice touch. Bellingham. And this is Ibrahimovic. Wan-Bissaka deals with that comfortably. Van der Sar with the clearance. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic receives it in a wide position. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the pass is intercepted. Deftly out wide. That's been cut out, well played. Pullet. It's Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's hoisted clear. Nicked it back promptly. Gattuso, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pullet is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Doku. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Hullet. Hullet. And this is charged, surely! And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yokohama F. Marinos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, that has changed the dynamics of... Bullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Hullet. Hullet. And Hullet! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Now it's Bale. Good ball, good take. Oh, good effort! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the most accurate pass. Ball's out once more. And here's Messi. He is through here. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chance! That'll be a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bale plays it short. Bale. That's very neat. Incoming delivery. That has been knocked clear. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, that's delightful. Spread neatly. Showing good feet. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, there is the steely focus of the man many would readily vote as the world's greatest. It was January 2018 that Virgil van Dijk first wore the famous red shirt. So I wonder, Jim, does he still rank as number one?
I would say so, Peter. In fact, the title-winning season of 2024-2025.
Oh, he's been caught! He's had a shot! It's there! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Hullet. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He's got away. Oh, that's neat. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Can he finish? Relentless, just relentless. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Yokohama F. Marinos find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And he's stuck it away. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Yokohama F. Marinos are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great vision. And this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely shaped ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Decent chance! It's hit the upright. Doku with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Doku. Oh, some astute defending there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's found a way past. Well read, and the danger is averted. And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Hello everybody.
Well, for me it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Yokohama F. Marinos are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And we are back on the way. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Yokohama F. Marinos are having a ball here. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. Oh, what a ball! There's the shot! And it's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
At least that has given their people something to smile about. O'Shea, looking to play him in. Messi. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. And Mendes. McManaman. And it's Rijkaard. It's McManaman. McManaman will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Doku, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He's found a way through. Almost an hour gone. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Menu. Foot in. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kvaratskhelia has got himself a free kick.
Substitution on the field, number 17, McManaman. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Johan Cruyff.
O'Shea. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now he's running away. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Yokohama F. Marinos presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, great save by Dida. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Substitution on the field, number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 21, Varane.
Rummenigge. And this is Messi. And it's Varane. And Varane! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save. And it's been taken short. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
Number 7, Kvaratskhelia.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Number 20.
So the perfect chance to get one back.
Junior.
Cruyff! Keeper always had the measure of that. Messi with 2 goals already to his name. Ibrahimovic. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Doku wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. and he shoots! Oh, that's another chance! Caught offside that time.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
O'Shea. And this is Hullet. Hullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great defending, strong and determined.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
5 minutes to add. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Ibrahimovic. Doku. Veron has given away a free kick. And there goes the final whistle. Yokohama F. Marinos can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
I've always been a fan of Giovanni van Bronckhorst, someone who excels both as a defensive midfielder and a fullback. He's going to have to be busy in trying to cover both positions while ensuring that the team keeps its overall shape.
He is that kind of player, one who any team cannot have enough of in this day and age.
Exactly, we all know how astute and smart he is defensively, but he also adds a touch of class with the way he can carry the ball up the pitch. He's a good source of assists too.
Dembele charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's Rui Costa. No way through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played out to the left flank, and he's quick to return it. That has been slung wide. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Doku! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Doku going forward. Doku always goal. There's the shot! There it is! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Yokohama F. Marinos have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Yokohama F. Marinos already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Messi, Van Bronckhorst. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Gullit couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact...
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Great chance! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Yokohama F. Marinos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Closing in on... Chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
And a chance! Has another go! Well taken goal. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. He won't get many simpler than that. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's quick to snatch it back. Doku. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Beckham. And it's Messi. And it's Pirlo. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Neither of these two want to come off second best. O'Shea.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers.
Oh no, this does not look good. Lovely, now then. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender. Chance for a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Pull it. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Manchester United really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk is the team's great visionary. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckham. Here's Haaland. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Cherki can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi. And here's Haaland. And it's Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Doku. Pinches it off him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Doku, and he's managed to get free. He has found the way through. Doku. Terrific effort! Goal! And Yokohama F. Marinos are in front. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Yokohama F. Marinos have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Punched away. Yokohama F. Marinos leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Doku. Well-timed, excellent interception. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi receives it in a wide position. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now,
Yokohama F. Marinos just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Yokohama F. Marinos are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That's an imaginative pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. Tries to play it through, and this is Hullet. He's found the way through. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Marcelo. No way through there. Can he get it through? He has a look up. And Hullet! And no mistake. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Yokohama shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The attendance
Almost
for this
an hour
match
gone.
was 29,950.
Nicely aimed pass. Is there any support? He might not need it. Doku! That's going to go a long way. Ibrahimovic stood his ground strongly. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He came in hard, very hard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he was alert to it. Marcelo. Cherki. Played out wide. Beckham.
That's going in strongly.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's been shifted off it. And he's in on goal! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both.
Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Applies the finish! And he's lifted it over.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need...
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Messi tries to pass it through. And he shoots! Goal! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doku going face-to-face with him. Can he finish? Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Yokohama F. Marinos are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. Doku! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Doku is offering a right smile there.
Yokohama F. Marinos have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And here's Ibrahimovic. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And oh, he's on his own! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Doku making good progress. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Araujo. Martin. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Oh, can he get onto this? Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Hullet. And Wan-Bissaka. And he was quick to react. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Pirlo. Cruyff. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi. Gattuso. Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Doku proves just a little bit too strong. Nice control. Ferdinand. And it's Gattuso. And here's Ibrahimovic. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
There will be 1 minute added time.
A case now of complete control. This is a promising build-up. Chouameni. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
I'm afraid to
Well, they're in a
tell you
great
that we're
position,
expecting
Peter, so
traffic to be
why
heavy
stop
after the
now?
final
I would
whistle
say
today.
keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Yokohama F. Marinos are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Second period is underway. Wan-Bissaka. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Yokohama F. Marinos are having a ball here. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Yokohama F. Marinos are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to...
And Messi! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Buffon is there to clear. And they're quick to get it back. Picked out brilliant shot, surely! Pepe attempts a clearance. Real chance! Oh, good finish! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 61 minutes is...
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a good foray he's making. They're urging him to shoot. Chance for a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Chance, but it's gone begging.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's five. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Doku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're on.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Doku. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Rui Costa. And this is Ibrahim. Goes for a shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Rui Costa. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's on it. Can he get away? Nicely weighted ball. Shot at goal! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Yokohama F. Marinos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that is good. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That's a smartly directed ball. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nicely spread. Pull it. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Wan-Bissaka, and that is expertly dealt with. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Doku. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. They're on. Now Seedorf. This is a promising build-up. O'Shea makes a dash for it. Engages and forces him off the ball. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's Wambus. He's gone for goal! No, he's missed it.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Rui Costa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Hullet. Yokohama F. Marinos looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, that's neat. And this is Rui Costa. Wan-Bissaka, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking to play him in. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Romania may be down, but not out just yet. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Ibrahimovic takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ferdinand, and it's Veron. Well read, nice interception. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Doku making good progress. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And here's Bale. Bale venturing down the left. Rodri aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe, and they can counter here. And it's Veron. And here's Hullet. It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Romania needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Bale. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Seedorf gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Substitution
So changes afoot here, and from
Number
both sides.
23, Rui Costa. Coming on the field is number 17,
O'Shea.
Johan Cruyff. Substitution. The attendance for this
corner it is
match
then.
was 28,997.
Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Looking tidy in possession here, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yokohama F. Marinos perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cruyff ventures forward. There's the crossfield ball. Doku scooting forward. Now it's Rodri. Showing good feet. Doku. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Wan-Bissaka. Cruyff. Oh, he's seen that early. Used this. And pull it! You've got to be quick to recover this. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bellingham. Over to the right flank. Now it's Cantona. Doku has found the net here, of course. And it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Pull it. Del Piero. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. Oh, they could break here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now the cross. Bullish header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
The two coaches are
Rodri.
signalling changes here,
Number
both at the same
7,
time.
Doku. Number 20, Gullit. Coming on the
Running
field.
strong and purposeful.
Number 37.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Number 11, Mbulu. Number 30, Sheshko. Substitutions taking place.
O'Shea. Yokohama F. Marinos will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. It's a searching pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he skips past his man. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Menu. Burmo. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ibrahimovic.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pinches it off him. Bellingham. And here's Del Piero. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a good run down the right. Šeško. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, this is a great position. And a shot! And with that, the end. Yokohama F. Marinos are walking off satisfied with their days.